curt, ras. I d'entrada pinta que formaran amb una 2-3-1 i el nostre amic Sim jugarà a la banda dreta.
One team will at least remain invincible. Both teams trying not to go invisible as Scotland get us underway in the second game of the day. We're back with Matthew Wynne, who got the assist for the first goal yesterday. Now back on the ball. Combining with Sean Millership, who came off the bench yesterday. Now thrust into the starting 7 this afternoon. Kerr McKenzie. Played across. Looking to thread it through was Jamie Mitchell. Out of play for a Scotland throw. Back in board now for Mitchell. Here's Hickman off the left again, inside the area. Martin Hickman rolling short. Kerr McKenzie blocked and sent over the top by Sean Millership. And I think there'd be a number of people, whether watching here in Salau or watching from around the world, that were surprised that Martin Hickman didn't shoot there. As Scotland apply the pressure, win it back high up the pitch. Millership looking short for McKenzie, who then committed a foul on South Korea's captain, Choi Boom-chun. Sent upfield by Zhang Junho. To the edge of the area. It's Lee. Taken away from Choi. Good work by Mitchell, who plays in board for Hickman. Scotland looking to work it down their left-hand side, but were unable to do so. Referee is Jose Joreño Gil. Millership, heavy first touch. And out of play last off Choi Jong-woon. Hickman standing over the corner. Mitchell had gone short, but he was waved away by the corner taker, who floats it towards the back post, and somehow heading over was Michael Blair Glynn, who was in a wonderful position and really should have scored. A let off for South Korea. Glynn. Back with Christopher Moore, who sat on the bench yesterday, watching Jamie Kelly strut his stuff. That's a lovely first touch from Kerr McKenzie, who then went with the ball roll. Still Kerr McKenzie goes on. And he's an exciting player to watch. He was good yesterday in his cameo against Northern Ireland. Very fleet of foot and a skillful dribbler. And you'd hope that the South Korean team were watching his performance yesterday, because they may not have seen much of him before that, given his relative inexperience at the level. Free kick to Scotland taken quickly. Glynn. Now with McKenzie. Like Glynn, sending in towards the middle. Sit down by Millership. And that'll be a South Korea free kick. Set long. The hand side, and it'll be a South Korean corner. Park Soo-am, that left-hand side, is looking to make things work, but was unable to do so. It's taken short, sent in towards the back post and over the head of Choi. Ball out of play for Scotland, ball in from the side. It's rolled in short by Hickman. Glynn. Mitchell. Here's Kerr McKenzie on the Scotland right, and play will be halted. South Korea have got to play it down. Is that captain in Byung-jun Choi. As South Korea will get play back underway. Hickman rolling short. Here's Millership in a great position. Back with Hickman, who's wonderfully thwarted by Son Hae-seong. Mitchell, he had it taken away from him. And Matthew Wynn looking to reload for Scotland. It's back with Wynn, who flashed across the face, and Kerr McKenzie unable to tap home. Scotland starting this one strong. Goal kick sent long. It's a foul by Wynn. Three players over the free kick, including Choi, the captain. Choi Byung-jun, that is, with Choi Jong-won also out there. It will be Choi Byung-jun to run over it, and it was left for Choi Jong-won, who sent the shot wide. Glynn. Moving forward here. Matthew Wynn gets away from one. Rolls left for Martin Hickman, who looks combined with Mitchell on the left. Good defending from South Korea to help it away. Lee Sung-hwan is down. Play will go on. Millership looking to cut back for Mitchell. Eventually it'll be helped away, and now play will be stopped. Michael Blackley not happy with the stoppage of play. Now it looks as though we're all good to continue. Scotland with the man advantage for the moment. And not for long. South Korea now back to a full complement. Good play, Glynn sending in. Headed away. And then further clear by Choi Byung-jun. He ran out of room, out of play for South Korea throw. Hickman chesting down, controlling well, rolling across for Mitchell who gives it in back. Martin Hickman has his fourth for the tournament already. You just cannot give him any space in that area of the pitch, and Martin Hickman does what he does best yet again. Extends his lead at the top of the Golden Boot race. Scotland's number 3 with his goal number 4 for the tournament. Glynn. And South Korea have it back. Played forward from Choi Byung-jun. Looking for Lee, but pass too long. Lee Sung-hwan again. Looking to unleash one from range, well wide.
Que intentava Kerr McKenzie, no és bona, refusa la defensa de Corea, sense miraments. Segueix l'1-0 al marcador. Escòcia, evidentment, molt superior. Clara candidata a endur-se aquest 5 nacions. Així que, pilota llarga ja. Buscant des de la banda esquerra, la baixa amb el pit Martin Hickman, però el control se li tira un pèl llarg. O sigui que, novament, Corea del Sud ha intentat treure-la, però és que el refús no és precisament bo. Torna a tenir l'Escòcia. I paciència, paciència, paciència. I ja arribarà el segon, diuen els escocesos. Pilota des de la banda dreta, Esquer. McKenzie buscant la centrada! Gol! No! Crec que ha estat controlant la pilota, que Sean Millership no ha tingut ni temps de xutar perquè el porter no hi ha arribat a temps i entre el porter i el defensa s'han fet un embolic i la pilota ha acabat dins la porteria. Suposo que li podem comptar el gol al mateix jugador escocès, a Sean Millership, o sigui que 2-0 i crec que ens posarem a comptar.
Esto va a ser un problema para Corea, ¿eh? Viene un problema serio, ¿no? Aquí por acumulación se han acabado montando un lío morrocotudo en el área pequeña. Cae el 2-0. Estamos todavía en el minuto 14. Para 50, de hecho, van a aprovechar para hacer la pausa de hidratación justo ahora y a Corea se le viene el mundo encima. Porque ese guión de partido de aguantar pelotazo largo, a ver si rascan alguna, le ha durado 10 minutos.
Jo soc l'entrenador i en comptes d'aigua trec cerveses.
Se l'han ganado.
Què vols que t'hi digui? Arriba un punt, jo en comptes d'aigua trec cerveses.
I ja està.
I, sal i disfruta. Cites a Johan Cruyff y au.
No sé yo si pegándote el sol y corriendo las cervezas es lo mejor que puedes.
No, el lúpulo t'afecta, al final. Però bé, Corea que s'ho mira, aviam què podem millorar, què podem retocar, i mentrestant tinc la sensació que Escòcia ja ha fet el més difícil, o sigui que en aquests 3 quarts de partit que queden es limitaran a intentar fer la distància el més ample possible per, en cas d'empats, doncs, que els gols ajudin. Com veiem el primer gol ha estat preciós, la veritat, un molt bon control amb l'esquerra i molt bona rematada amb la mateixa cama esquerra. El segon gol sí que ha estat un pèl més... clar, ha entrat plorant la pilota i entre el porter Son i el central doncs, no han pogut acabar de treure aquesta pilota. Aquí veiem la jugada repetida, com intenta treure-la 2 vegades i no aconsegueix evitar que la pilota superi la línia. Servirà del centre del camp Corea del Sud, com si fos el segon quart. Però no, estan servint de banda perquè havien encaixat el 2-0. Ja hi torna Corea, doncs que fins i tot sense massa ànima, O sigui... Saps quan almenys ho intentes, però és que ni això, no tinc la sensació ni que estiguin mentalment ara mateix ficats dintre el partit, Control, compte que intenta lluitar-la. Aquest sí, però, o sigui, el que fa Lee ho intenta tot. Compte que tenim un jugador que s'ha fet mal.
Hay muchas veces cuando eres quizá el equipo más modesto de la competición y juegas contra el teóricamente favorito, que puedes salir con un plan de partido muy claro, como estábamos viendo, y lo aguantas bien, y el físico te aguanta, y te mantienes mientras siga el 0-0 o el 1-0, o sea, mientras sigas dentro del partido. Pero en el momento que ya se te cae, se te hace de noche muy rápido, porque sabes que eres inferior, ya tienes que remontar una diferencia ostensible i cuesta mucho más reenganchar.
Però és que comencen a haver-hi mirades entre jugadors de que ens queden 45 minuts.
Sí.
Que ens queden 45 minuts i per ells està sent un partit d'entrenament i per nosaltres està sent un patiment constant. Vot ara neutral, pilota per Corea. Perill de parets, però és que fins i tot tinc la sensació que, clar, els dos jugadors més avançats de Corea estan al mig del camp. És a dir, que la sensació és que el gol difícilment arribarà. Ara, si marca Corea,
cuidado,
cau Salou.
Cuidado.
Aquesta nit sentireu coreans per Salou. El típic partit en què marques un gol a la primera partit de Copa del Rei.
Sí, y te vale igual que ganar.
Pilota que intenta treure Corea, però la passada de Choi, que no ha estat prou bona. Servei de banda per el conjunt escocès. Servint en curt, compte que no s'han entès. Espera que hi van. Allà hi van, el parell de davanters. Hi va Choi, el xut!
Bueno, golazo.
El celebro més perquè és possible que sigui l'únic. Un error garrafal en servei de banda d'Escòcia. Se'n va Choi. La bona desmarcada de Lee és per arrossegar el central. I quina afusellada. Ha tret el fusell Choi per trinxar la porteria. Golaç de Corea del Sud. Hem dit que el celebraríem i l'hem celebrat.
Qué golazo de Choi Jong-un. Ya lo había intentado antes, desde la larga distancia. Sabemos que es un jugador que tiene una pierna poderosísima y ahora no se ha encontrado con la posición de nada, ha ido directamente a portería. Y bueno, decías tú.
Compte, espera, que torna l'atac d'Escòcia. Finalment no hi arriba Sean Millership, que és un tros d'home, És un tanc.
Sí. Comentabas que posiblemente sería el único gol de Corea. Viendo esa potencia de lanzamiento, és una amenaza a partir d'ara.
Home, si és una amenaça, i tant. És que torna el 2-1 i, evidentment, tu saps que vas a perdre, però, ei, un altre error, aprofitar-lo... I sí. Pilota que ha sortit per banda per Corea. Autèntic golaç. El que hem vist de Choi, possiblement el millor jugador, la major amenaça del conjunt coreà, que tira ara mateix una paret i se'n va. Compte, perquè és un tros de jugador, O sigui, la resta de l'equip potser no acompanya del tot, però veure Choi jugar és molt interessant. Se l'endú per banda dreta. Michael Blair pot provar la centrada. De moment s'ho pensa 2 vegades. La passada filtrada és boníssima. El segon pal! I arriba el 3-1. Grandíssima jugada trenada. La passada filtrada per part de Michael Blair. La recollia Kerr McKenzie a la banda dreta i rematava a plaer el tanc Sean Millership per marcar el 3-1 i allunyar, ara sí, les esperances dels coreans.
Tiene dos caras Corea, una en defensa que se les ve francamente endebles, donde están sufriendo cada vez que llega Escocia, sobre todo desde el primer gol, desde que ya han conseguido romper esa defensa, y luego en ataque. Luego ya es que cuando consiguen darle algún balón a Choi Jong-un en zona de disparo, a partir de ahí Corea sí que se convierte en un peligro. El 3-1 le da un poquito más de tranquilidad a Escocia, de que habrían dicho, cuidado con el 2-1, cuidado que se acercan, que la van a tener.
Sí, posem-nos-hi serios.
Pero ahora ya con el 3-1 vuelven a dejar ese margen de 2 goles que debería ser suficiente.
La pilota filtrada, segon pal, és que a nivell defensiu, aquesta Corea se li veuen les vergonyes, la veritat. Gol al 4-1 que marca Sean Millership. Bona centrada per banda esquerra, però la primera passada filtrada al segon pal ha estat preciosa. I finalment, Sean Millership, que només ha d'empènyer la pilota amb el porter ja batut. Veiem la repetició, pilota al segon pal, i el gol a plaer de Sean Millership.
El cuarto ya de Escocia. Bueno, ya pueden vivir bastante más tranquilos, eso sin lugar a dudas.
Han posat 2 marxes més,
Sí.
Y se ha acabado el partido.
Y Corea también ya tiene que llegar a un punto en el que se desmelenen. Tienen que saber cuáles son sus puntos fuertes y sus puntos un poco más débiles. Y una vez ya vas 4-1, que te da un poco igual, sabes que al partido no puedes aspirar. Oye, diviértete, como tú comentabas antes, balones al bueno, que se tire lo que se tenga que tirar.
Sí, sí.
Que se acabe esto siendo un, me lo invento, 8-3.
South Korea on their right-hand side, played back for Lee Sung-hwan. Down to save there. Christopher Moore, who, in all honesty, hasn't had too much to do. Glynn. Towards the left-hand side, neat first touch from Mitchell. Hickman towards the back post, and Park Soo-am sending it over the top of his own crossbar. Again, South Korea have a player down.
Dos cuentas distintas de YouTube, puede salir una incógnita. Ya.
And for the English commentary feed, and those watching it, you may have had a glimpse of the wonderful Spanish and Catalan commentary that we also have on location today. But if you've signed up for English commentary, hopefully you've got me back now. In the meantime, it's a Scotland corner. Hickman sending in towards the middle. Headed away, and it's now back with Matthew Wynne, who's urged to shoot by the watching crowd. Played short instead to Sean Mitchell. Wonderfully controlled by Hickman, who then skipped in field. Rolled across as it's sent wide by Matthew Wynne. A couple of Scotland fans perhaps growing a little bit impatient that the lead isn't greater, but they've got the game where they want it right now. Millership left it for Mitchell, left for Martin Hickman, who looked to cut in field, across for Sean Millership. McKenzie. Forward from Glynn to Hickman, and then sent behind for another Scotland corner. Hickman, the edge of the box, blocked by his own man in Sean Millership. Win. Hickman. He's blocked. Played by Kerr McKenzie, but he gave it away. Glynn won it back. It was turned over by Mitchell. South Korea looked to get going down their right-hand side. Playing aboard was Choi Bum-chun, and Christopher Moore had to be wary there. In behind was Lee Sung-hwan, who looked to try and join Choi Jong-won on the score sheet, but was unable to do so. Park Soo-an playing forward, and that'll drift harmlessly through to Christopher Moore. Glynn. Kerr McKenzie cutting back. Hickman, was that a handball? It was by Choi Byung-jun. As we move ever closer to the interval, Scotland with a chance here potentially to make that half-time team talk even sweeter. Sean Mitchell standing over it. He's called Kerr McKenzie over to give off some final instructions. Jamie Mitchell, who rolled across for Martin Hickman, who sent wide. About to move into first half added time. Glynn. Down the line for Millership. Now with Jamie Mitchell, who sent it in towards the middle. Hickman couldn't divert it goalward, so it went wide. Fourth official, Jorge Barbasan, has the board ready. South Korea plays short. Pass intended for Choi. Didn't find him. Jamie Mitchell. It's given away. Choi Byung-jun looking to get South Korea in behind, but ball didn't get through. We're moving to the first of two added minutes at the end of the opening half an hour. Here's Millership. Hickman's there in the middle if he wants. He didn't. Went instead to Matthew Wynn, who was superbly denied by Son Hai-song, who palmed onto the post. That's one of the best saves of the tournament. Point blank range fired at him, and he got a hand to it to turn it onto the upright, and South Korea escaped without conceding a fifth. Towards the Scotland left for Hickman. Down the inside left channel, Mitchell. Once more with Matthew Wynn. Glynn. Mackenzie free on the right-hand side for Scotland. His cross blocked and it rebounded back off him for a South Korea throw. And that'll be half-time here in Salau. And it's Scotland with a healthy 4-1 lead. Goals from Sean Millership and Martin Hickman have Scotland in a wonderful position. Just trying to work out whether we can be kind enough to give Sean Miller that first one for a hat-trick. Having a look at the replay. He got something on the effort and it was going goal-bound, so I'm going to give it to him, which means that Sean Millership would have a hat-trick if I was refereeing. I'm not, so we'll have to wait for the official report, but I would hope that that is a Sean Millership hat-trick. It was Martin Hickman with the other one, and a wonderful goal from Choi Jong-won in amongst all of that as well. But at half-time here in Salau, it's 4-1 to Scotland. Stick with us and we'll be back after this.
Sí, lo van a volver seguro.
Ah, es para ahora.
Sí, por eso te he dicho que no lo siento en fase. Da igual, ahora cuando lo
Pensaba
traiga.
que era...
No, si es que es inalámbrico.
No, pero que sería algo... Que te lo quitaban ahora para el resto del partido. Por...
Digo que no.
Carga las lumbares, ¿ves? Hola, chiquilla.
Pero por lo menos no, solo que esto... Está justo.
bueno, pues quedándose activos. Y decías tú, es que unos ejercicios, unas arrancadas, un
Desde entonces me busqué otro curro. Me enchufaron de ayudante.
Welcome back to live coverage of the 2024 Ifcpf Men's World Championships with English commentary for hopefully the majority of this, or all of this second half. We had it for the majority of the first, I think, and we got to the bottom of why, and it's quite funny. The Catalan commentary, or the Spanish commentary that's also in operation here, as we'll get back to that in a minute with South Korean change in the offing. Kim Nam-ho is on for South Korea. Sung Hae-sun has gone off.
Sí, voy.
But the Catalan commentary, or the link for the Catalan commentary, which you can go and access, had the English commentary for half of the first half and vice versa. So if you want to go and listen to the Spanish commentary, you can on the other website. As South Korea get us underway for the second half. Switch of play didn't work out, and that's behind for a goal kick. Goal kick led to the giveaway. Mitchell. Glynn for Kerr McKenzie, who's been bright. For Millership looking for 4. That's over the top. Official confirmation has Sean Millership with a hat-trick, so we can put all doubts to rest. What is it about Scottish players scoring hat-tricks? There's been 2 in the tournament, and both have been scored by Scottish players. Hickman yesterday, Millership today. McKenzie looking for a few step-overs. Mitchell prodding it in, and Millership got in the way there.
Preguntaba a Claudia si ve su cámara demasiado clara.
Ya está, ya.
Win. To the byline went McKenzie.
Está hecho.
Looking again for the cutback. It's out of play for a Scotland corner.
Vale, voy a por ti.
And only Matthew Wynn is outside of the area. As that goes all the way in from the corner. What can't Martin Hickman do? He's got an Olympico from the corner. That's absolutely extraordinary. That's his 5th of the tournament. And we might not see one better across the whole week. Absolutely astounding. And when it comes to Martin Hickman, I suppose you'd like to say you're surprised, but I don't think we are at this point. Just given away. Bit of a loose pass by Matthew Wynn. It's very rare you see a goal directly from a corner, but it's been provided on this occasion by Martin Hickman, who today has scored goals 4 and 5 in his tournament. Started with the lead in terms of the Golden Boot race coming into the day. He led from Antonio Morigliano, who came into the day with 2. And now Sean Millership has moved into second with a hat-trick, and Martin Hickman has a 2-goal lead in that front. Jung-Woon. It's out of play as Kerr McKenzie did well again on the Scotland right. One back by Hickman, who wants a hat-trick of his own. Martin Hickman going alone! Back-to-back hat-tricks for Martin Hickman, who will not let the limelight be wrestled away from him. Scotland's star of the show, with number 3 on his back, has 3 goals in a game yet again. And even though he's playing football, he's hitting teams for 6. As South Korea look for a response, shot from Park Soo-am was easily dealt with by Christopher Moore. Down the line. Hickman looking for Millership. Wonder if there'll be an internal battle between those two as to who has more on the day. Hickman off the 1-2. Looking back for Mitchell. It's sparkling stuff as we go for a double change. And Martin Hickman will be replaced to an ovation. John McFarlane will take his place. And Matthew Wynn, the Scotland skipper, will also be withdrawn for James McAlpine, who will see his first action this tournament. A couple of key players going off for Scotland in Martin Hickman and Matthew Wynn. And as good a leader as Matthew Wynn is, I think even he'll admit that the majority of that standing ovation wasn't for him, but I'm sure he'll take some of the acclaim anyway. And as well he might. Millership. Played in behind, chance for John McFarlane, who fires wide. Avenues to goal opening up everywhere for Scotland. That'll be a free kick given away by Kerr McKenzie, who then fell on his opponent. Was no ill meaning in that whatsoever, and he's straight to South Korean player down to offer a hand. That will be Choi Jung-won who is down. And it is.
Me echaba crema en la cara. Vale.
Player restarted with a free kick, which was taken while Choi Jung-won was still on the pitch. Of course, given that he received treatment, he had to wait before coming back on. A wait that is now over.
Se ha metido en propia antes, ¿no?
Mitchell riding the challenge, playing left for McFarlane. Now McAlpine, who looked to play back for Glynn, but played against Choi Jung-won. There'll be a ball in from the side for Scotland. Glynn.
¿Qué va?
Mitchell sending high over to the left-hand side.
A mí no me digas que soy enamorada.
John McFarlane couldn't control as well as he would have liked.
Me parece estupendo tu trabajo.
Let's play for a South Korea throw.
Yo no veo al señor este, no me da.
For once in this game, Sean Millership lets his control of the ball elude him. He's had a
A que está tomar por culo que
wonderful game to this point.
Es que ahí se me tapa.
Everything he's been involved in has almost led to a goal.
Cállate.
Jamie Mitchell combining with McFarlane, or at least trying to, as the return ball was cut out by Jang Jun-ho. Calpine trying to get back on terms with Jang Jun-ho. We found Sim Jung-won. How to play from McAlpine for South Korea corner. Corner for Choi Byung-jun. Two arms aloft and sent it in, and was claimed by Christopher Moore. Is Jamie Mitchell. McAlpine. Kerr McKenzie, who will battle for the ball. Emerging with it was Choi Jung-won. Losing out there, Kim Nam-ho. McAlpine It's the right-hand side. Mitchell driving in low. McFarlane looking to send it back into the middle. This time unable to make that foray forward work. Helping it away. Glynn. That's watched out of play by McFarlane. Mitchell looking to orchestrate things. Millership with his back to goal. Calpine receiving from Mitchell. Spraying the ball out wide for Kerr McKenzie. His first touch was heavy and going back towards his own goal. South Korea restart with a ball rolled in. Glynn. Mitchell on the half turn. Options left and right. Went right looking for Kerr McKenzie, who has been looked for quite a lot by his Scotland teammates throughout the day. Didn't get through to him, but it will be behind for a Scotland corner. I suppose that is testament to how well he's played and the signs he's shown. Look for a couple of 1-2s there, Scotland, but that one unable to lead to a chance on goal. So we'll see the players go off for a drinks break. Looks like a couple of changes are being prepared as well. Dean Thornton looks like one of them to be coming on. And Logan Smith, who yesterday made his first appearance for the Scotland national team. Congratulations to him. Received a pennant from coach Billy McAdam that he posted on social media yesterday. And after arriving Salah with no caps to his name, he's going to have 2 in as many days. So it'll be Logan Smith and Dean Thornton on. We'll wait confirmation as to who for. Scotland have emerged from their drinks break a little bit earlier than South Korean players. And Sean Millership is one of the 2 coming off. Not quite the same applause as the other hat-trick scorer today. But still a sparkling performance, and Jamie Mitchell will have his place taken by Scotland's number 14 in Logan Smith. Logan Smith with time and space. Played short for Thornton, who returns it back. And the pass had too much on it from Smith. Again, looking for Dean Thornton. Choi Jong-won looking for his second of the day, and he misfires. McAlpine. Kerr McKenzie now operating on the left-hand side for Scotland. And it pokes away from him. McFarlane looking for Thornton, who tried to control but couldn't quite. Glynn now with Logan Smith. We'll give it back to Scotland's number 2, looking for the arcing ball towards the back post, but too much on it for Kerr McKenzie. Scotland will play again tomorrow before not then appearing until the 15th after a rest day on the 14th. Get to those fixtures in a moment. So over towards the right-hand side for Choi Byung-jun, who looks to send one in towards the back post. It was a good ball in, but Choi Jung-won unable to convert. McKenzie. Now Thornton looking back for Kerr McKenzie, who in fact left it. John McFarlane couldn't pick up the pieces, and away come South Korea. Choi Jung-won going right for Choi Byung-jun. And it's played against Glynn and out. Choi Byung-jun with the corner. Back with Jang Jun-ho. Su-am. The first time ball around the corner. Not the best from South Korea's number 6 and captain. Okay, McKenzie applying the pressure and doing well to help win his side of throw. Farland. Small with McAlpine. To send it away more. Making it work. Glynn. Down the line again for Logan Smith. Getting the body in the way there, Jang Jun-ho. Scotland emerge with it. Smith, a bit industrious. And that's a definite free kick. Advantage play by the referee. Jun-ho. Choi Jung-won, who hit one. And eventually held by Christopher Moore. Mackenzie electing to go back to Scotland's number 4. Glynn going down the line and sending it out of play.
No m'ha provat a mi de cartes.
Suam firing one on. Choi Jong-won. That was blocked. Might get a second opportunity at it. That's blocked as well. Playing behind, looking for Logan Smith. Here's McAlpine, who will hit one. And again, the crossbar's rattled. Saw it a couple of times in the earlier game today. James McAlpine ever so close. Thornton hit the floor, no free kick. As South Korea with a bit of space on this right-hand side. Choi Byung-jun rolling square. It's blocked away the shot from Kim Nam-ho. And helping further clear, John McFarlane up and over halfway. Get back forward, but now with Logan Smith. Smith looking for Kerr McKenzie on the Scotland left. Couldn't find him. The ball's sent long towards Choi Byung-jun, who did well to get something on it, but was able to deal with that rather easily. Infield from McKenzie. Unaware of the impending pressure was James McAlpine, and he has it taken away from him. Choi Jung-won rather. Looking for support, finding some in Choi Byung-jun. Rolled across. South Korea inside the area. That's a great save from Christopher Moore. As it's cut back, and that's off the post and in. Choi Byung-jun with South Korea's second. And he receives the acclaim from the South Korean coaching staff over at the bench. It won't mean anything in terms of the result, but it's a captain's goal for South Korea's skipper. Choi Byung-jun firing in off the post, and it's 6-2 in Scotland's favour with Kerr McKenzie down. He's done his best work at the other end of the pitch than where he is currently situated at the defensive goal mouth. He's been sprightly going forward. Scotland will be hoping that this doesn't spell the end of his afternoon. The turnaround is a quick one. Promised that we take a look at the fixtures earlier on. Scotland will play Chile tomorrow in the early game at 9:30. South Korea themselves will play tomorrow against Northern Ireland at 12. Doesn't look like an extra change is being readied, and so Kerr McKenzie will be taken from the field for now, as he has received treatment, but looks like he'll be back on before long. The game back underway. 8 goals in this game. 6 of them have gone the way of Scotland, who will win this one rather handily when it's all said and done, but good moment nonetheless there for South Korea. Worth mentioning too that South Korea and Scotland have had the same number of goal scorers. It's just that those goals for Scotland have been scored at a more plentiful number. Nice turn from Smith. Back with McAlpine. Sent long looking for Thornton, but getting there. The South Korean goalkeeper in Son Hae-song. With room to move now, Logan Smith look for the sidestep, but it's taken away from him. It's fired from Kim Nam-ho, but well off target. And now Kerr McKenzie will be withdrawn. With Mark Robertson coming on for his first outing in Salau this week. And he's immediately on the ball, the left-sided player. Moves in field, looking for the instant impact, and he's making things happen straight off the bench. Mark Robertson couldn't quite get the goal on that occasion, but wasn't far off. And that the final act of the game. He wasn't given long there, Robertson, but his team were far, far too good today. 2 hat-tricks, one for Sean Millership and another for Martin Hickman. And that Scotland were in full control from first minute to last, if we're being honest. South Korea with a late goal, with thanks to their captain. Brilliant moment there for Choi Byum-jun. But in the end, not enough to help South Korea take all 3 points. At full time, here in the second game of 2 on day 2 in Salau, it's Scotland 6, South Korea 2. As again, we'll go down to the pitch for some interviews very shortly. I imagine that one of Millership or Hickman will be in demand. We wait to see which player will be interviewed. But before that, appreciation from the players to the fans and vice versa. Plenty of Scottish fans in attendance, and they had a lot to celebrate. Looks as though it'll be Jamie Mitchell who will front the cameras. It'll be both number 8s. Jamie Mitchell of Scotland and Choi Jung-won of South Korea. And it will be, I think, South Korea's number 8 that will speak first. As we'll go down now to the pitch. We've got a translator on hand as well. So Paul did a wonderful job yesterday translating in Spanish. He won't be needed to do so again in Korean. But we'll go down now to the post-match interviews. The first with South Korea's number 8, Choi Jung-won.
South Korea. You had a very difficult game today, but you could score a goal and your teammate too. So do you think you can tomorrow and the next games maybe have more chances and be able to win tomorrow? Yes.
팀 분위기로 봤을 때는 지금 괜찮은 것 같아서 오늘 스코틀랜드 어려운 상대였는데 좋은 성적을 낸 것 같아서 다음 경기 기대를 해볼 만하다고 생각합니다.
We lost today, but we don't regret because we did our best. And next time we're gonna do our best more, so we're gonna score more.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Entrevista breu amb Choi, que clar, entre la traducció d'una banda a l'altra i de l'altra a l'una, doncs ara és moment d'entrevistar Jamie Mitchell, que va cap allà a fer l'entrevista postpartit. Bon partit el del número 8 del conjunt escocès, i és que avui realment del conjunt escocès podries entrevistar qui vulguis. Pots entrevistar a 4 o 5 jugadors diferents, bàsicament perquè hi ha hagut una pila de protagonistes. De fet, em quedo amb les ganes d'escoltar Martin Hickman, que ha marcat els 2 millors gols del partit, els 2 a la segona part, i que, clar, va camí de ser el millor jugador de tota la competició.
And no? So I'm with Scotland's number 8, Jamie Mitchell. First of all, congratulations for the victory. And well, you missed last year the Euros for an injury, and you also became a father. Maybe it was for the first time.
Yeah.
So congratulations on that too. Must feel really good to be back and winning. And you're now top of the table. Do you consider yourselves favourites for the tournament?
No, I don't. I think that we've started the tournament really well. There's a change in management that's seen Billy come in, but we've still got the same kind of background staff there. And we just try to win every game that we play. We know if we can keep clean sheets, and fortunately we didn't today, but we try and play the same way every single game, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but all we do is try our best. And Martin and Sean both getting hat-tricks today. Martin Hickman was outstanding again. I thought Blair Gibbon was outstanding as well. So it's just individual performances, but it's most important a team effort. So,
do you think that maybe you conceded too much today, considering that you dominated the game a lot, but you finally get two goals scored against? So do you think that's something you want to maybe change for the next games to keep a clean sheet?
Oh, I'd love to not concede another goal again, mate, if I'm honest. But like, we respect every team that we play. And Korea had some really good players. They're very fit, and the number 8 for Korea was very good. And they scored a couple of good goals. And sometimes you just need to put your hands up. And the first one was a bit of a mistake, but we spoke about it. And the second goal's a good finish. So, as I said, we scored 7. So I think that's okay for us.
Well, thank you and good luck for
Thank you very much,
rest of the tournament.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you. Cheers.
I aquest era Jamie Mitchell, que, per cert, molt fan de l'entrevistador, que després de veure que l'equip va sobrat, el primer partit el guanya 3-0 i el segon el guanya 6-2, li pregunta pels 2 gols encaixats. Així s'ha de fer, home. Exigència, força. Clar que sí, home. En tot cas, ens retrobarem demà. Ara us deixem amb les millors ocasions del partit. I ens retrobem demà a les 9:30 amb 2 apassionants partits.
9 goals and 2 goal scorers. That's not something you see all too often. So we're done here. Tomorrow with a doubleheader.